Hey real estate professionals, and welcome back to Velocity Title's Title Minute. Today you'll be hearing from our expert real estate attorney Glenn Donaldson, who'll be talking about mechanic liens in real estate, what to look out for, and how to protect your clients. Afterwards, we'll be sharing some contact information so you can send in any emails or questions you might have, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Here's Glenn.
Well, thank you, Lauren, and welcome back, everybody. Once again, you are with the Title Minute at Velocity National Title Company. I'm your host, Glenn Russell Donaldson, your real estate attorney. Today, we're going to talk about mechanics liens. Mechanics liens are what is commonly referred to as a statutory lien, a lien that is allowable by statute under Maryland law. And that means it's not necessarily a lien created by contract, but the law allows a material supplier or a workman, a subcontractor, to file and get a lien attached to a piece of real estate where that material supplier has provided substantial materials, or those contractors have worked on a property to a very substantial percentage of the value of that property. And we don't have to get into all the details of the statute itself for today's discussion, but what we really want to do is drill down in and look at how a mechanics lien is created and what to watch out for if you're trying to sell your property, or if you're a real estate professional and you're going to be taking a listing, or if you are a buyer agency broker and you're going to be showing your buyer a property where you know there has been substantial work or new construction. So whether or not this property is new construction or has been recently renovated to a large degree, you want to be aware that you're going to want to check out to make sure that there are no subcontractor liens and releases have been filed by any supplier of materials and any subcontractor who has done substantial work on that property. So here's the rule, and the reason why it's so important to buyer agency brokers is because a mechanics lien can in fact be established after the closing date and still be enforceable ahead of your buyer's interest, meaning that the buyer is going to be subject to that lien even though settlement occurred prior to the establishment of the lien. And the reason for this is because but for the substantial materials supplied or the work performed by the contractor, there wouldn't have been the property for the buyer to buy, it wouldn't have been completed, and the buyer wouldn't have been able to actually consummate settlement. So the law protects those material suppliers and those contractors from getting wiped out just simply because the seller of the property transfers title to a new buyer. When you are representing a client or you're the buyer yourself and you're going to buy a property or submit a contract to buy a property that is new construction or where there's been substantial work, you want to demand of the seller, demand of the builder, that lien releases have been executed by all parties who did substantial work on that property. By securing those lien releases, if a material supplier or if a subcontractor comes back later and makes a claim after they've executed a lien waiver or a lien release, their claim gets wiped out. They've already executed the waiver or release, and your buyers are safe. It is a simple step to make sure. If you get resistance from the seller or the listing agent, you want to put yourself on notice to be suspect because something may be afoot. I'm not saying that it is. You just want to do your due diligence. Don't get caught after the fact trying to chase down lien releases from subcontractors and material suppliers. It's great when you buy a brand new home. It's great when you buy a brand new improved home. But make sure those lien releases have been executed and you've got copies of them. For that and other questions you may have, please feel free to reach out to us at contractquestions@velocitytitle.com or hit us up on our brand new hotline, the contract hotline at 1-800-MY-RE-LAW. That's 1-800-MY-RE-LAW or 1-800-697-3529. Once again, I'm your real estate attorney, Glenn Russell Donaldson. Have a great day.